Okay.
Let's see. I can't tell if that's fire or the sound of footsteps. I think those were footsteps. Where did everyone go? There's also second stairs, or second floor, that's what it looks like.
Seating area.
This is some like underground restaurant or something?
Hundreds of people in here, but it doesn't look like it's being used for much of anything.
Decoration, that's it. So that wool area could have just been a distraction, you know?
That or this is just the beginning of something else he's been building upon even more.
Probably. Maybe he really wanted that thing, cause just kind of like as a peaceful area to be. You know, just to calm the mind.
Why do I get the feeling something much worse is gonna pop up?
Although this kind of brings out a sense of loneliness. If there's really if there's really nothing else here, you know, all these table settings and no one or nothing.
Listen.
Well, the music's louder, but I don't hear anyone talking in there. Let's see what's going on behind this door.
And I call that one Symphony in E. A new composition to celebrate my newest discovery.
That's him!
This time, I observed
Soren!
place a block on top of another block.
What the?
Rudimentary, yes,
It's
but
just a recording.
sign of undeniable intelligence. I hope I'm not imagining things.
After all that, he's not even here?
I better eat something. I'm positively lightheaded with
We
excitement.
came all this way, and for what? We're no closer to Soren than before.
That's my first thought, actually.
Well, this record didn't turn on by itself.
Huh, good point. I guess he really likes the sound of his own voice then.
Maybe there's something useful in this record.
My next step is
Figure
to
out
see
what he's
whether they might
talking
be able to
about.
be persuaded to build collaboratively. I've worked up a simple set of building instructions to inspire them. I will disguise myself and hide among them in order to observe them more closely. Oh,
Hide
I feel a
among
new
them.
composition
Hide among
coming
who?
Hide among Endermen, maybe?
Jesse? Do you think Soren is talking about them?
I did see that when you came in. Enderman right there. He has an Enderman costume.
Oh. He has a...
Then again, everything else about this guy has been pointing to crazy.
But even if you could, why would you want to? You think he's actually training Endermen to build stuff?
Explains the
I think
columns.
he thinks he's training Endermen to build stuff.
Let's look around, see what we can find out.
It only makes sense.
That's crazy. What does he want them to build, though? Sound like they were more like rearranging the columns. A potion station.
Ruben,
we can finally talk to you. Come here, my pig. Come here,
You
champ.
find anything useful?
Don't point to the armor, please. Don't point. Okay.
Worth asking.
Yeah, it was. It was good talk. I see this door leads out. Ooh, we do not want to leave there. That's
Iron
a stupid
doors.
idea.
Olivia, check it out.
An Enderman suit? Either Soren's got a very unique fashion sense, or... Wait a second!
Looks like a taller one was hanging there, but it's missing.
Because
I didn't think
Soren
about
must
that,
be
but,
wearing it. This is the disguise he was talking about.
mean
In order
awkward
to
if he's
walk
already
amongst
outside.
the Endermen, you have to become an Enderman.
God, that looks
which
scary.
means that he's out there somewhere.
Oh, that would be a bad idea, because especially through windows, if you see an Enderman... Or
They'll
an
see you still.
Yeah, they'll come in here and attack, especially since there's more than high enough of an area to, for them to walk in. Let's not get ourselves killed.
What is...
Found something.
Blueprints.
What you got?
It even shows little
Some
design.
sort of crafting recipe. Why would someone as brilliant as Soren need a recipe for a shape that simple?
What is that?
Because
I
they're
don't know.
not for Soren. They're for the Endermen. This must be what he's trying to teach them to build.
Calls for
Okay,
6 clay
so-
blocks.
If Soren is using those blueprints to teach the Endermen to build, and there's a disguise missing from the stand,
He must be conducting his experiment right now.
of course. The missing disguise is the one he had to put on before going outside.
Yeah, that was obvious.
Means if we want to get to Soren, we have to go out there to do it. That leftover Enderman suit would fit me. Guess it's time to play dress up.
How about we look for more clues before? An apple painting!
I'm an art snob, but
Eh?
It's a golden apple, though.
Olivia,
You go ahead and build with those Endermen outside. I'll just wait here.
I'm just trying to talk to you. Fine. Eh,
Oh wait, there's something in the furnace?
looks like it, but nothing I can search. A cauldron over here. More furnaces. The typical paintings.
Can you move faster,
More
Mr.
chest. Yeah, I can. I'm
Okay,
just
yeah, cool. Oh, clay block.
those
grab.
instructions called for clay blocks, just like this one.
I didn't know this clay was pink. I thought it was more of a
I thought it was like a grayish.
gray. Look at the clay plants.
Oh, well, I guess they made it different in this
It's hard to
version,
get
just so it's
plants
easier to
grow in
see.
the end.
Yeah. Oh, you gotta be kidding. So many records to. Should we even bother, Alex? Look, each like a record of each.
Maybe
thing.
something contains something? I don't know.
Let's play this one.
The Folly of Pumpkins?
Oh, if I knew what they were called, I would have checked.
Wearing a pumpkin may stop the Endermen from attacking me, but I remain convinced it is also altering their behavior, as if their preternatural knowledge of my presence keeps them from revealing their true natures. I have now begun to fashion a camouflage suit that will allow me to mingle amongst these heretofore inscrutable creatures.
Take this one, too.
And, like a fearless explorer burning his boats to the ground upon reaching the shores of a new land, my entire
That's
cache
three
of
I've
pumpkins
grabbed
has
so
now
far.
been baked into delicious pies.
So these are all recordings of his research.
Next one.
Calls of the Enderman. Take this one, too.
Is that his attempt at an Enderman scream?
And finally,
Calls of the
an
Enderman?
Enderman love song.
I can't move my character right.
It's all just fascinating.
Yeah, interesting. I can't say he's crazy, but he's very persistent on his research. And this one?
Chemic constructions of peaceful Endermen.
Then he's definitely a mad
Endermen
scientist for
being
sure.
bored to work together? Or are they like sheep and pigs, wandering
Check behind the
randomly
door,
and
or
doing
check
things
behind in the
based on
back.
whim rather than higher thought processes? I've already decided that only Endermen at peace build structures.
Try it upstairs.
that's
then.
what I'll do.
They don't
I just
seem
wanna
to
keep
have
him
any
while this
interest in
plays.
building things, only hitting me with their fists repeatedly.
Repeatedly.
Meanwhile, peaceful Endermen will move blocks from place to place, on and on, seemingly ad infinitum, until they somehow achieve satisfaction and teleport away. Clearly, this will
Looks
require
like this is
further
the last
detailed
block in
observation.
here.
I am so lonely.
If he admits he's lonely, then why doesn't he try getting at least some help? Think it'd be alright if we looked through here, or should we
I
not
think
try
so.
it?
It's a good thing they can't see me through this glass.
I didn't know there was one-way glass on there.
Maybe it's because it's stained glass.
Maybe.
Wait, what did the recipe call for?
6 clay blocks in an L on the shape, and then 1 on the other corner.
There's only 5, so that means the last one has to be out there then.
Well, you said this was the last one. I don't know. Oh yeah, I only got 5. Huh? Yeah.
Enderman Observations Part 27?
27?
Yeah. Someone's gonna comment. What about part 1 through
I've been watching
26?
the Endermen up close today, and I'm convinced that I may have caught them communicating. Or at the very least, 2 of them stood near each other for an extended period. It was very exciting. Then they wandered away. But it seemed deliberate. Maybe. I followed one of them for the next 3 hours. Here's what happened.
Ugh. I guess that's for part 28. Let's get
Right.
that suit.
Oh, putting these gloves on.
How do I look?
I don't think you want my honest opinion.
They don't look
But
totally like an Enderman, but
Just
still.
might do the trick.
Pull your mask up.
I know, but technically their mouths do look open automatically.
Huh, okay.
Here we go.
Hang on a second. Soren in disguise looks like any old Enderman, and so will you. How are you going to find him? Walk up to every Enderman out there and say, "Hey, are you Soren?"
We could shout it and hope they don't kill
The
us.
point of the disguise is to avoid that kind of attention.
We just need to get his attention without riling up the Enderman.
That is not what I
Try not to
chose.
die, okay? I'd really hate to have to watch that from behind this protective glass.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
I guess that really can't be seen, that the windows.
Okay, we just got to get.
My
some
question is, how were we
Wait,
able to
Ruben,
open that?
what are you,
attracting.
Oh yeah, good point.
They were iron doors. Pretender man.